Hello and welcome back to Bible Witch Bible Corner. Today we're going to be in Galatians chapter 5, and I'm going to read verses 1 through 7, starting with the English Standard Version. For freedom, Christ has set us free. Stand firm, therefore, and do not submit again to a yoke of slavery. Look, I, Paul, say to you that if you accept circumcision, Christ will be of no advantage to you. I testify to every man who accepts circumcision that he is obligated to keep the whole law. You are severed from Christ, you who would be justified by the law. You have fallen away from grace. For through the Spirit, by faith, we ourselves eagerly wait for the hope of righteousness. For in Christ Jesus, neither circumcision nor uncircumcision counts for anything, but only faith working through love. You were running well. Who hindered you from obeying the truth? New Century Version. We have freedom now because Christ made us free. So stand strong. Do not change and go back into slavery of law. Listen, I, Paul, tell you that if you go back to the law by being circumcised, Christ does you no good. Again, I warn every man, if you allow yourselves to be circumcised, you must follow all the law. If you try to be made right with God through the law, your life with Christ is over. You have left God's grace. But we have the true hope that comes from being made right with God, and by the Spirit we wait eagerly for this hope. When we are in Christ Jesus, it is not important if we are circumcised or not. The important thing is faith. The kind of faith that works through love. You were running a good race. Who stopped you from following the true way? Okay. So with this passage here, the one thing that I'm reminded of is a section of the Sermon on the Mount. A person cannot serve two masters. They will love one and run away from the other. So here we kind of have that same situation. Again, I'm going to go back to a couple chapters ago. These people were tricked into believing that they still needed to follow the old law. But even in being tricked, they were still trying to appease the old law and still follow Christ at the same time. That can't happen. We have to be 100% focused on God or on something else. We cannot do both. We have the freedom to choose which one we want to do. And Paul here, he is saying, hey, if you go back to this, you are obligated to follow the old law. But why would you want to do that? In Christ, there is a hope, an everlasting hope to look forward to. And with the law, there is no hope to look forward to. So, that's where we're at here. We're getting to a point where there's going to be some encouragement. Yes, there's still going to be some correction, but we're going to start seeing some encouragement here coming up in the next several verses. So, with that being said, I hope you find encouragement in this, and I hope you have a wonderful, God-centered day. Bye.